Assalamualaikum and hi to the American and my fellow friends. Today I would like to present our group presentation entitled The Stereotype of Elder Towards the Youth. I hope this presentation give you all advantages and enjoy and stay safe. To be clear, this is our group title, which is Discuss the Stereotyping of the Elderly. What does it mean to be elderly living a culture that emphasizes youth? Research on how they are misunderstood, neglected, and abused. Discuss strategies in helping them in counseling to deal with their issues. Okay guys, what do you know about stereotype? Stereotype is the representation and evaluation of other people which related to unequal social relation. Michael, 2015. What is elderly? In Malaysian context, elderly is defined as an individual who 16 years old and older. Malaysia Country Report, no date. Okay, purpose of this study is first to discuss the stereotyping of the elderly. Second, what does it mean to be elderly living in a culture that emphasizes youth? Third, research on how they are misunderstood, neglected, and abused. And last is discuss strategies in helping them in counseling to deal with their issues, which is same like the topic assigned to our group. Okay, next, this is our research methodology, which is our study is conducted in qualitative research design and interview session as data collection and data analysis. The research informant for our study is 5 participants from elderly people in Kampung Moyan Laut, Kuching, 4 females and 1 male participant that we had been selected. All the elderly participants have multicultural background. Okay, this is materials and that our needs for our study, which is a tripod stand, camera, interviews question, and notebook. Okay, next, for the research procedure, first procedure that our group done is making appointment with the participant, which is one of the members set an appointment to meet with the participants and ask for their permission to join the interview session. It is called pre-interview to decide the venue and the time. Okay, after that, the interview session will be conducted, and our group held the interview session on 25 February 2020, and the participants are very welcome and enjoy the interview session with us. The data obtained was served and considered as a first-hand experience. In the relaxed situation, we use a simple language and no judgmental. At the end of the session, the moral lesson is given by participant. Okay, after the interview session was finished, our group give appreciation gift to the participants, and then the photo taken as an evidence for our data collection and analyze. Okay, this is the last for our research procedure, which is transcribe and analyze the data collected. The data will be transcribed into the Word and then will be documented and be in a report. During the session was conducted, the nonverbal and verbal cues of participant was observed by our group, which is the interviewer. For informant 1, she seems awkward and hard to understand interviewer's question. This is limitation of language. After that, the informant more comfort after the interview changed the dialect from Malay to Iban language. She is a very humble person, referred to answer for the question 1. And then the last is informant 1 seems speechless and want to cry while explaining the answer. Is can known as emotionally touching person. Next, for the informant 2, she is paying full of attention because she is very supportive person. But then she seems resentful because she always frequently come out with huh sounds throughout interview session, and she expressed feeling upset when discuss about youth. Okay, for the informant 3, he was a very energetic person and supportive. He always appears with serious face and tone, which is warning and reminding the youth to do not do the bad things in their life. How, in addition, he also easy to understand the interviewers' questions, even hard difficult to hear. Besides, for informant 4, her hand was shaking throughout explaining the answers, which is she unhappy to discuss about youth nowadays. And then she was using mad voice because too emotional when describe the youth's behavior today. Okay, this is the last informant. She expressed an aggrieved feeling by expressing the wrinkled face throughout the session. And then she also using an energetic voice throughout answering the question. Next, our group was found out 3 teams from the interview session related to the previous study. First team is the stereotyping of elderly towards young people. Second team is the youth love towards culture and traditions. And last is the elder thought about a parents bullied, neglected, and misunderstanding by their children. Okay, next, what our group get from this study? Okay, our group want to expose and want to know, which is for ourselves as a counselor to provide better service to all the people, and then ensure all the people receive proper counseling service which is suitable for their culture and gave insight on the relative situation of what all the people face. However, our group or our study was have their own limitation, and then we have a 3 limitations stated here. First is time limitation, second is informant's availability, and third is language barrier. Okay, suggestion for future research. We have to make wider reading. Second is mentally and physically prepared. And the last is bring friends who understand local language to prevent misunderstanding. Okay, that's all from our group. I hope you guys stay at home and stay safe.
Salam semua, please stay at home and stay safe. Take care, thank you.
Hi everyone and Assalamualaikum. Stay safe, stay at home, and we can do it. Yeah.
Hi everyone. Stay home, stay safe. Thank you.
Stay home, stay safe.